Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2024 Netflix original film, Ultraman Rising, hour 40-something minutes plus credits. This is based on the 1960s era of the Ultraman franchise that started in Japan back in the 60s. Various TV shows, movies, comics, mangas since then, animes since then. Not many American iterations of this, but this is a American version, which then eventually gets back to Japan. We eventually go back to Tokyo. So the main character, Kenji Sato, born in Japan, goes to LA with his folks, goes to LA with his mom, because his dad's Ultraman. So eventually he moves, I think at like age 5, they say, to LA. He wants to be on the LA Dodgers, big into baseball. Eventually then leaves the Dodgers after his mom passes away, or is presumed to have passed away, because she's apparently lost somewhere. And then goes back to Tokyo to play for the Tokyo Giants. But he's now taken on the mantle of Ultraman as well. This particular version of Ultraman is not just guy in suit. It's giant guy in suit, constant, to fight kaiju. So there's, compared to the anime that we just talked about, the 2019 to 23 show, which was incredible. Main character's name Shinjiro. Love Shinjiro. That is guy in a suit who can allude to the big, and fighting aliens, fighting kaijus. This particular version is just fighting kaijus, giant monsters. That's what a kaiju is. So the question then is, where the kaijus come from? Because we know that they live on an island, right? What happens with Kenji trying to balance baseball and Ultraman stuff by still being mad at his dad for, abandoning him and his mom, stuff like that, because he was Ultraman. But how does he now hold that title of Ultraman? And then inadvertently now he's raising a baby kaiju who hatched from an egg after a battle that he happened to be a part of. How does that work? How does he be a dad to a kaiju baby? Things. A lot of heartfelt, sentimental things, especially when the mom is back, when the kaiju mom is back from the dead as this mechanical kaiju. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Animation was gorgeous. A lot of heartfelt moments. Kenji's crying in many points, and I'm just staring at the TV. I'm like, I just could not believe what I was watching in regards to story, cinematography, special effects, lighting, saturation. It was a gorgeous film. All around, gorgeous film. Incredible soundtrack. I have absolutely no complaints about this. I did not expect it to be as good as the anime that we just watched, because I just was like, all right, it's just another Ultraman thing. I'm familiar with the property, so let's just watch it. I did not expect it to be on par, if not better, than the anime that we just watched. The story was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thing that I did notice, especially with the end credit of, it says, Mom actually dead, bump, bump, bump. What happens to the robot who died, bump, bump, bump. A lot of what happens next type of stuff, which I'm very curious if they'll make a sequel, because it did very well. I think it had like an 84 on IMDb or something like that. 84%, on Rotten Tomatoes. That's what it was. But I wanted to see other things. I wanted to see other what happens next moments. So that's why I really am hoping for a sequel. We'll see. Nothing's been announced. What else did I wanted to mention? Oh, this is the second Netflix property where I've seen a main character's name is Kenji. I'm not familiar with the name Kenji. Is it a popular Japanese boy's name? I don't know. Because Kenji I'm very familiar with in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Kenji, voiced by Ryan Potter in the first series and then Darren Barnett in the second series. Kenji's an awesome character. And this Kenji's an awesome character. So now I have some bias towards the name Kenji, that if your name is Kenji, automatically you're awesome. And I know it makes absolutely no sense, but that's just how my brain is going to work. So for instance, anytime I see a character named Kai, K-A-I, Kai, whether it's in comics, whether it's in a book, whether it's in a graphic novel, whether it's in a show, doesn't matter. I know that the character Kai is going to be a great guy. That's it. Kai is a great guy. I don't know why I've associated the rhyme, but every time I've seen a character named Kai, I've never seen a bad villain character named Kai. So now, obviously, I should do some research to say what literary villains are named Kai, but I don't think you'll find one. So now I have this type of bias in regards to Kenji. Kenji is an awesome guy. As well, Kenji, I don't know what's going to rhyme with Kenji. I have to actually think of that to make a rhyme for it. But I just find it funny that two different Netflix properties have really awesome main characters named Kenji. It's cool. It's interesting. They're both Japanese, so that's also cool as well. So, Ultraman Rising, incredible movie, incredible soundtrack, incredible score, incredible story. On to the next review. Mahalo.